Wake up and smile, 'cause it's been a while. It's been like a whole day since I stopped so you could hold me. But this child awaits, strong in the faith. Lord, you are the refuge that I can't wait to get to. 'Cause I can't let a day go, can't let a day go by without thanking you for the joy that you bring to my life. And there's something about the way your sun shines on my face. It's a love so true, I can never get enough of you. This feeling can't be wrong. I'm about to get my worship on. Take me away. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When trouble seems to rain on my dreams, it's not a big deal. Let it wash all the bugs off my windshield. 'Cause you're showing me that in you I'm free, and you're still the refuge that I've just got to get to. So I won't let a day go, won't let a day go by. So put the drop top down, turn it up, I'm ready to fly. And there's something about the way your sun shines on my face. It's a love so true, I can never get enough of you. This feeling can't be wrong. I'm about to get my worship on. Take me away. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got no need to worry. I've got no room for doubt. No matter what's coming at me, you'll always be the beautiful I sing about. There ain't no limitations to your amazing grace. Your amazing grace. And there's something about the way your love shines on my face. Oh no, I can never get enough of you. This feeling can't be wrong. I'm about to get my worship on. I'm gonna sing a brand new song. Yeah, I'm about to get my worship on. Take me away on this beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Such a beautiful day.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're listening to Coffee and Conversation with your boy J-Mad on Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all the other platforms that we're on. Even Alexa, that's right, Alexa can make it do what it do. I hope you all rested well. I did. I just want to jump right into this conversation. On your mark, get set, go. Interesting concept. On your mark, get set, go. I believe that we are in a season where everything that we've experienced in life, just in life, and I don't care what stage you're on. I don't care what season that you're in your life. I believe everything that we have gone through in life is about to pay off. All of the good things and all of the bad things and all of the hardships and all of the lessons and all of the things that we've learned through the years, that we've experienced through the years, is about to pay off. That is why I said, on your mark, get set, go. Why am I making those statements? Why am I in a mindset of thinking about a race? Let me tell you, the race is about to start. Good morning, Michelle on Spreaker over here. We are in a race. It is, and it's about not that we are in a race, but it's about to start. This race that we're in, this race life, this this particular race, because races has a start and a finish, and I look at races as a new season, and everything that you've done, the preparation has already been done, whether you know it or not, whether you see it or not, whether you known it or not. You were in training. You were in boot camp. You was at training camp. You was at football camp. You was at whatever camp, however you want to define it, however you can shape it in your mind. You was in the gym. You practice running. You practice this. You practice this. You ran. You competed against other people in practice. But now it's time to start the real race. Just look around. Just look around at the different things that is happening around us. You have to feel change. I mean, just take a simple look. I know it looks chaotic. I know you feel frustrated and all of this thing. It just simply means that everything, because the closer you get towards the race, the harder your training becomes. The more focused your training becomes. You're focused on a certain enemy, a certain opponent. We already know the opponent is the financial side of life. We already know the opponent is the racial side, the political side of life. It's your career side. All of that is right now. All of those things are on the line, ready to race. All of your opponents are on the line right now, ready to race. Question: are you on your mark? Are you set? Are you ready to go? When I say on your mark, it literally means, if you think about track and field, and they're getting ready to run the 100, the 400, the whatever race they're getting ready to run, the very first thing the announcer call is on your mark. In other words, get in your rightful place. Now it's not the time to be over there on the sideline. Now it's not the time to be playing with this person, playing with that person, having idle conversations. It literally means it's time to get laser focused. I said for me, 2020 is all about bringing life in focus. For me, that's what it literally meant for me. Every time I saw that 2020 was coming, all I kept saying was my life getting into focus. Am I there yet? No. Am I doing everything right? No. Am I missing a mark on things? I'm missing a mark on a lot of different things. But as these moments and as these days and as these hours and minutes and moments approach us, I'm learning how to step back into where I'm learning how to do the things that I need to be doing. There are things that I have to go back and correct so that I can get on my mark, so that I can get into place. Because if you want to run this race, you have to make sure everything is done for you to legally be in the race. For you, if you're desiring a better tomorrow, make sure you're doing everything. Let me go a little bit deeper. Some of us are going to have to go back and ask for forgiveness from. Some of us are going to have to just simply let things go. Some of us have got to change the way we think. So I'm asking, are you on your mark? If you are not on your mark, do what is necessary in order for you to get there. I'll say that again. Do whatever you need to do to be legally able to stand on your mark. Get to that place. Because the next thing, once you get there, the very next thing you're going to hear is get set. Not only are you in place, but then you find yourself in the position to be ready to run. Get set, get your mind right, get your focus right. Find your place, get focused so that you can go. When we learn how to take everything that's happening, some of the best time to purchase land, let's just say land, is when a devastation happened. Think about it. In New Orleans, Louisiana area, when Katrina hit, folks went down there, companies went down there buying up land. Because destruction had hit and people wanted to just get rid of stuff. The reason why things are so chaotic, the reason why things are so unclear, unfocused right now, is because things had to be destroyed. The economy had to be destroyed. Because if you look at it, they're distributing wealth and a lot of people are missing it. They're literally redistributing. It may not be a lot, but it's enough to get your foot settled in. It's enough for you to get set in your place. Think about it. That's why that stimulus package for businesses. And all you needed was an EIN number. The redistribution of wealth. Money ain't never went anywhere. That same amount of money is still on this earth. All you got to do is go find it in this season. And are you on your mark? So that you can get set. So they can turn around and say, go, okay, now run. When they say, when it's time for a lot of things to open back up, that is the time you're going to hear set. That's the time when you're going to hear go. That's what I meant to say. When you hear go, it's time to run. And watch this. When the race starts, it's too late to walk up to the line. It's too late to get set. Be prepared when opportunity open up for you. Be prepared. Don't just allow things to just happen or expect things to just happen. No, prepare yourself for what is going to happen. You listen to Coffee and Conversation with your boy J-Man. Holla at your boy.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others.
Let me ask this. May I ask this question here? What are you afraid of? Think about it. Slow down and really think about it. What are you afraid of? When I speak at churches or organizations, when people call me in to speak to, I've had to speak to college classes. I've had to speak to elementary, high school, middle school classes. I've done a lot of public speaking. I've always been nervous when I speak. I'm always nervous before I speak. It's a natural part of the game. But nervousness and being afraid are two different things. When you're nervous, you're still in the game. Matter of fact, nervousness help you get focused. But when you are afraid, you're already defeated. You can be in the race and be afraid, but you've already lost. Because mentally, you've already lost. One thing about, what's the dude name? Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson had this thing that made people afraid of him. When they stepped in the ring, they were already beat because they were afraid of him. What is causing you to be afraid? What is stopping you from saying, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna do this. What's causing you to be afraid? Because whatever that thing is that's causing you to be afraid, attack that first. And I love that poem that I just played. Sometimes our biggest fear is that we are inadequate. I don't have what it takes. But when you conquer that thought, I don't have what it takes to write a book. I don't have what it takes to start a business. I don't have what it takes to succeed in college. I don't have what it takes to start my own business. I don't have what it takes, and on and on and on and on. There was some training that boxers do. It's called shadow boxing. And they literally box their shadow. When you are afraid of being inadequate, you are literally, not just shadow boxing, you are literally fighting yourself. Every time, let me see if I can help you all out with this. Every time your mind tells you, and I pray, and God, this is my prayer, that every time somebody says, I don't have what it takes, or I'm afraid I may fail, when you find yourself fighting your own self, I want you to feel sick in the pit of your stomach. And that sickness in the pit of your stomach should remind you to acknowledge that you just said it, but then say, you know what? I can do this. I will do this. I am more than capable of doing this. I may be nervous about it, but I still can do it. Whenever you're trying something new, whenever you're fighting a new opponent, you are nervous because it's something new. It's something you've never experienced before. my friends, my dear friends, stop fighting yourself. Stop fighting yourself. Instead, look at the other opponents that's on the line with you. I'm in this race because I got to have a better financial life. I'm in this race because I got to defeat the lack of a career that I wanted. I'm on this line because my college education is important to me. I'm in this race because I see my business and it's being hindered by something. So I'm gonna beat all of these odds that's stacked up against me. Beat the odds. Interesting thing happened this weekend. You know, as sports starting to kick back in, golf really didn't have to take too much time off because, you know, they can social distance. It was a golf tournament. And in this golf tournament, there was a guy, it was like he had, the odds was like one in like some crazy number, one in 670 something odds. It was a ridiculous number. The odds were stacked against him. The odds was completely stacked against him. And he turned around and won the whole tournament. Found himself in a shootout with one more person at the end, him and another person. But he turned around and said, you know what? Forget this. This is my tournament. I've been playing all of these years. It's time for me to win. I've been playing all of these games. It's time for me to win. I've been in tournament after tournament. Thank God I got sponsors. But it's time for me to put a trophy on my shelf. Go in the bathroom and look at yourself and tell yourself, it's time for me to put a trophy on my shelf. Don't include anybody in this thought. Don't include your children. Don't include your relationship. It's time for you to put a trophy on your shelf. You know, some of the proudest moments I used to have, I lost it in moving through the years. I lost a majority of my awards from the military. I used to have me a I love me wall. And my I love me wall was full. I had all kinds of awards. I had all kinds of trophies. I think I'm down to like 2 trophies right now. Because through the years I've lost them or broke them or something. And every time I walked past my I love me wall, I literally said, I love me. Because I could see all of the things that I did for Jason. We're so busy trying to do things for our children. We're so busy trying to do things in relationship. We're so busy trying to do things for our employees, employers, church folks, organizations, and all of these other things. We're so busy trying to do stuff for them to make them better. When are you going to do something for you? I didn't really get into it, but it was on Katie Bowles' talk show yesterday. And I probably watched about 30 seconds of it. But in this 30 seconds, I caught something that I said I need to study some more on. Because he made a statement that is so true. Watch this. Your job is not to worry about the fruit that's growing on your tree. Because the fruit that's on your tree is not for you, it's for other folks. Your job is to take care of the tree because you are the tree. We are so busy focusing on the fruit that I'm going to give away anyway. that we neglect the tree. We neglect ourselves. When you take care of the tree, the fruit will come out the way it needs to come out. Just like a rose bush. If you ever think about a rose bush, if you prune a rose bush back every year, the flowers are going to be more plush. They're going to be more beautiful, more vibrant, because you're taking care of the tree. Don't worry about, because the tree itself is going to take care of the fruit. But if the tree is not taken care of, the fruit is not going to be any good, or it's not going to be at its highest quality. Your gifts are your fruit. The gift that's on the inside of you is, you can literally look at as your fruit. That people are going to walk up to your tree and eat that. The tree can't eat its own fruit. The tree has to have other nourishments. Just pause today. Today should be something different. For this season that we're in should be something different for us. No matter what space you're in, no matter what cycle you're in, no matter what race you're running, you should feel the change that's in the air. We should literally feel the change that's in the air. Don't miss this moment. Don't let this moment pass you by because you refuse to get in the race, to get on your mark, to get set, and to go. Thank you for listening to Coffee and Conversation with your boy J-Man on Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all the other platforms that we're on, even Alexa. That's right. I said it. Alexa can make it do what it do. Holla at your boy. It's all great. I'll see y'all tomorrow night on Life After the Collar. Holla.
Wake up. You've got the power. You've got my people in the East, yo, you gotta wake up. Midwest, 30 South, yo, you gotta stand up. All my homies in the West, yo, you gotta wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up.
Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more backwards thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so much hatred, war and poverty. Wake up, all the teachers, time to teach a new way. Maybe then they'll listen to what you have to say. 'Cause they're the one who's coming up. The world is in their hands. When you teach the children, teach them the very best you can.
Scream peace, do we mean it? Can you feel it when we scream it out loud? Do you believe that we need it? Do you believe that it could get right? Do you believe that the children of the world deserve a good life? Well, if you do, it's time to wake up your mind. We can make it better, and I know it might take some time, but we gotta start somewhere. How about with you and me? From us it goes to others, then we'll have our unity.
Wake up, all the doctors make the old people well. They're the ones who suffer, who catch all the hell. But they don't have so very long before the judgment day. So won't you make them happy before they pass away?
Wake up, all the builders, time to build a new land. I know we can do it, long as we lend a hand. The only thing we have to do is put it in our minds, and surely things will work out.
Wake up, y'all mind, it's everybody's wake up call time. I can't sleep too long, why they do the people wrong? Let's clean the world up before they sweep you gone. This is real talk, you could peep through songs. So when you feel weak, these words will keep you strong and help make a change for the better. It's hard for one to do it, but we can make some changes together. Ghetto. We gotta stand up here and give thanks to the man upstairs. Put the egos and the pride to the side regardless, and just be role models, parents, artists. We can make a change or we can make it the hardest. If you gon' make a baby, you should make them the smartest. Let them know good and bad, right from wrong, how to roll with the punches when life moves on. And the stress won't take toll if you don't sweat it. World won't get no better if we don't let it. Let the negative energy ride, keep hope alive. It's about time that we open our eyes. Wake up,
everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more backward thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so much hatred, war and poverty. Wake up, 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 wake up.
Yeah, well y'all best to vote. I don't care about the guns you tote. Listen to me like you listen to Fahrenheit 9/11. Ain't no time for the second guessing. The words I speak, wake up. The ones who sleep, the leadership's fix your mouth to teach. MCs teach the kids with peace. They don't have to worry about the police. We make them rich so they don't have the thief. Every artist here on this track. We'll make a change here for young cats. This is for everybody, white or black. You better go and vote and get up off your back. This life a rolls on, lift your head, get your voice up. You see the power of the people, it's a choice to wake